Hello, my name is Nagsai Purvaj, and my topic for the ATT concept period of computer architecture is instruction and instruction sequencing. Before going on to the topic, what is meaning of instructions? The instructions are the rules which are user defined rules which are given to the computer to execute the programs in. The instruction sequencing are the methods which are used by the computers to execute the instructions, and there are different types of instructions. The instructions carry four types of tasks which are performing data transfer methods, are arithmetic and logic operators, and program sequencing and IO transfers. And there are different types of instruction sets like register transfer notation. It is a instruction set which is used by the computer to allocate the memories to the control processor, and it can also be used for the IO system. Here the example for the register transfer notation is the register transfer notation. Here it is using memory location. It is using memory location to give the data from LOC to R1, to store the data from LOC to R1. It is transferring into the processor of register R1. This is the example for the register transfer notation. And next is the assembly language notation. This is also an instruction set. used by the processor, and this is the assembly language notation. In this assembly language notations, all the programs are written in the process of register language. Here its main task is to make some kind of user friendly living programming. For example, before we have seen, this is the register transfer notation. In this register transfer notation, we may not know what are the different types of registers used in the program. Because of that, we are using assembly language notation. In assembly language notation, we can somewhat read the program. For example, we can use move LOC R1, means the contents in the LOC are moved to the R1. Then in the same way, we can even do add R1, R2, R3, which means R1 and R2 contents are being added and stored into R3. These are the two different types of notations which we use for writing instructions. And next, there are basic instruction types. Like address instructions. Means they will be having an operands, a source operands and a destination operands. And the next one is the address instructions. Next one is the to address instructions. In this, the instructions are given taking that we will be using only two registers or two parameters like A and B, in which we can see that adding A and B and storing the data in B. In the before three address instruction, we are adding A and B and storing the content in C. In next one, there is one address instruction, which means adding the content of A and storing some back to A. And next one is the zero address instruction. It is only used for stack pushdown operation. Next one is the instruction sequencing. Or how the computer execute the instructions. Next, the instruction sequencing are of type, which is the straight line sequencing. In the straight line sequencing, the computer executes the data, executes the program in a sequence manner, which means it takes a data, it takes a instruction from one PC, it's taking instruction from one location, and it fetches the instruction, from the memory location and process the data, process the instruction, and next it executes the instruction. This is and this is how the instructions are used. This is the program for adding two numbers. For example, let us take a program counter. In the program counter, they are having addresses of the instructions. Here we can see move num r1, move num1 to r0. Here the contents in num1 are moved to r0. Then the execution goes to next step, where the num2, adding the contents of num2 and storing it to r0. In the same way, we are adding instructions to num3 and storing the contents of adding the contents of num3 and r0 and storing it into the r0. And this is how we use the program. We can see here there are different memory locations. These are the memory locations, and this is the sum memory location, n num memory location, and num2 memory locations. Here these locations are having pointers to this program counters. Next one is branching execution. Branching execution means we are using branching instructions like loops and conditional statements to execute the program. The branching instructions may include labels and operators. These are the branching instruments. The branching target or label is given to the program, which is taken by the computer, and the branching history or the number which the label should jump is to be given to the instruction. Here the branching history is been stored into this location, and that location is been protected, or next pattern or next location is being taken. From there the locations are executed. Next, there are conditional codes. Codes like there are individual bits like zeros or ones or negative numbers which can be stored in a special process registers. Special process registers are control code registers or status registers. The individual conditional codes registers are from -1 or 0. There are 4 commonly used flags for conditional codes like negative set or 1 if result is minus or 0. If the result is 0 or else 0. If the overflow or V is used, if the arithmetic overflows or the addition or subtraction values overflows. And next one is the carry set. In carry set, the results of the operations are always 0 because we have given the carry of the instructions. By this introduction, we have learned what are different types of instructions and instruction sequencings. There are two types of instruction set notations that are register transfer notations. Register transfer notations are not mostly human readable. And next one is assembly language notations. Assembly language notations are human readable and somewhat we can write the programs in the assembly language notations. And this is the assembly language notation. Next, there are different types of instruction types. Instructions types means instruction types. There are 3 address instruction types, 2 address instruction type, 1 address instruction type, and 0 address instruction type. Next is the instruction execution or instruction sequencing. In instruction sequencing, there are two types. Instruction sequencing. In instruction sequencing, there are single line instruction sequencing. In single line instruction sequences, first the instruction is fetched and executed. Next one is the branching of the instructions. Branching of the instructions means looping the instructions or jumping to the labels. And these are the conditional codes. Conditional codes which are used by the computer to set the values of the status registers. These are the different 4 flags which are used by the computer to set the status registers, which are negative, 0, overflow, carry. Thank you.